Today I am practicing Chandra Namaskar, one that was created in 1989 at the Kripalu school in Massachusetts. We'll put the spelling at the bottom. I find this one a bit interesting. Especially in comparison to the first published one from 1969, that was also built to be like a cooling effect against the sun salutations, where you do you add in two half moon poses. And that is supposed to be like a cooling yin energy. Yeah, so it's like a counter cooling energy. That's supposed to be the yin to the yang of the warming up and heating. So heating up energy that you get from the sun salutations. So both Chandra Namaskaras had the same things in mind, being that cooling energy, something reflective of the moon. What I find interesting about the one put together in the West is that it actually kind of moves you laterally across the mat, as opposed to just forward. So I think that's pretty cool. Definitely is a different type of stretch. I feel different than when I'm doing sun salutations. I feel a lot more chill, ready to wind down kind of and bring it down for the day, where I do feel like sun salutations kind of I don't want to say amp me up, but they're energy, high energy inducing, right? Hyperactive energy inducing. For at least for me, but in general, right? Sun salutations are this. You do it in the morning because it's this wake up call for your body and movement wise. So I'm gonna be doing the Chandra Namaskaras, 1989 version. Honestly, I've been looking to see if there were specific Sanskrit names for the version, but even on the creators, the school that it was created at, even on their website, the asanas are in English. So I definitely know each of the poses has an asana counterpart to it. I do find it interesting though that in this one, the poses, not necessarily that they're optional, but some of them, for instance, the lunges, you can kind of have your knee up in the air or knee down touching the ground. So I found that interesting. Definitely great for accessibility purposes. I'm curious about intention and just how energy flows. I think some of the time when I start going through poses and how that means your energy flowing, whether your toes are curled under or tucked in, and it's yes, mixing systems to a certain extent, but it's how is the chi then flowing through your body, right? What are the energy channels when done that way? So just curious as to what that initial pose was, and how energy was supposed to flow through that, but gonna gonna find the one that works for me. I do feel like it is the like in the air, but don't know. So that's just something I will play around with, and then yeah, work on some other sequences that I have. So I am going to do that. Always a man part being weird. Always a man part being weird. So the 1989 version of Moon Salutations, not for me. It's not good on the knee, and it's a great like hip opener for sure, but every time I'm doing one of the squats to the right, then switching over, squat to the left, like it's really bad on my knee. It sucks, but I have to be honest with my yoga body and what it can and can't do. I am getting another round of prolotherapy injections, but this movement has definitely always been a trigger for my knee, and now that I know another version exists, I'm gonna do my best to do that. There is a baby bunny, and I want to get a picture.